Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Coming up with this morning's edition of your primetime forecast, we'll let you know about the possibility of some severe weather today and tonight. We'll let you know how long the rain is going to last and when we think the rain is going to return. It may be just in time for your weekend. That's all coming up with this morning's edition of your primetime forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Be sure you hit that link at the top of this video to get that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote from Jamie Dukas. Jamie can save you a ton of money, and you check him out today. Also, it's the 14th Annual Fall on Main Street Festival scheduled for this Saturday in downtown Roanoke. 240 vendors will be there in downtown Roanoke. This is going to be something to see in Roanoke. This may end up being the largest event ever held in the city of Roanoke. It certainly sounds that way anyway. I know Miss Dorothy Tidwell is very excited with the Chamber of Commerce about this year's Fall on Main Street Festival, and Dr. Don's weather will be there. We're going to be handing out T-shirts Saturday morning, so we hope you make your plans to come hang out with us. Bring me them neck hugs and watch us go live. We'll broadcast live from downtown Roanoke during the 14th Annual Fall on Main Street Festival this Saturday in Roanoke, Alabama. All you folks from around the surrounding counties, make your plans on coming on over too. I want to see the entire Dr. Don weather coverage area represented well in downtown Roanoke on Saturday morning. All right, let's jump into some weather because we've got a lot to talk about. First of all, let me remind you to head over to YouTube. Very important. Click that subscribe button. It's free. And also, hit that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get that notification. Now, there is a chance we may have to go live late this afternoon and this evening to cover the possibility of severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. Understand, we have two primary severe weather seasons across Alabama and Georgia. We have a fall severe weather season and we have a spring severe weather season. We are entering into our fall severe weather season, and today there is a chance of all modes of severe weather to include tornadoes. Now, I don't anticipate this being a red letter severe weather day where we see a large outbreak of severe weather over a large area. But folks, here's the deal. All it takes is one severe storm or one tornado in your backyard to make it a red letter day for you. So you have to treat it as such. And we have a slight risk of severe weather covering a good chunk of Alabama, Tennessee, and Mississippi. We have a marginal risk of severe weather, which spreads out even further across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, even up into Tennessee and Kentucky. And then we have just gentle scattered thunder, which covers just about the entire southeastern United States today. So if you're anywhere, really, from southern Illinois all the way to Panama City and back almost to the Texas state line, you need to pay attention to the weather today, because there is that risk. We are already seeing tornadoes break out this morning down along I-10 just west of New Orleans. We'll show you that in just a few moments. All of that's what's coming in our general direction. So it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be a windy day even when we don't have thunderstorms. After about lunchtime today, the wind's going to turn out of the south. It's going to be breezy, 10, 15, 20 miles per hour, and occasionally gusting up to 30 to 40 miles per hour away from thunderstorms. And then you add those thunderstorm straight line winds in on top of that. Well, you can see the recipe we have today for the possibility of some very strong thunderstorms, maybe even a few tornadoes because of the veering in the atmosphere with the different directions of the wind blowing this afternoon. So it could be a stormy late afternoon and into the early evening today. As we head toward tomorrow, all of that pushes on off to the east and actually calms down a good bit. So we're just looking at general scattered thunder on Wednesday across southeast Georgia and portions of Florida. And then by the time we get to Thursday, it's all gone. Then we turn our attention back off to the west because here comes another system. It's that time of year. We're going to have them about every 3 days now. And so we'll watch more storms form in Texas on Thursday. We're going to have to watch this to see what happens on Friday night and Saturday. Right now, there's a decent chance we may see some shower and thunderstorm activity Friday evening into the weekend, this upcoming weekend. We've got to get this first system out of here today before we can really see good resolution on the next system. So hopefully by this time tomorrow morning, we can give you a better idea of what we expect this weekend. Now, let me back up because there's one graphic I want to go back and show you. And it's going to be from the National Weather Service office out of Birmingham. Here is the severe weather graphic. And we're looking, you can see most of the state of Alabama there is covered with a slight risk. You have 5 categories of severe weather. You have marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high. And so across most of west and central Alabama and into portions of east Alabama, we have a slight risk. And then we have that marginal risk across Randolph, Chambers, portions of Tallapoosa, and even down into Lee County. And then all of our West Georgia counties are covered under the marginal risk as well. So the yellow is a higher risk. The green is the lowest of the 5 different levels. But it is certainly something we need to pay attention to. And you can see the timing over there on the right-hand side of the screen. For you folks across central and east Alabama, 3 to 8 p.m., and then right along the state line from 6 p.m. through 11 p.m. Of course, that would be 7 p.m. through midnight for our Georgia county. So that kind of gives you an idea on the timing late this afternoon through about 9, 10, 11 p.m. this evening for that possibility of severe weather this afternoon. Now we can give you the current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company. 52 degrees currently. The high temperature yesterday was 78. We currently have fair skies. Wind out of east-southeast at 1, gusting to 2 miles per hour. Humidity 92%. The barometric pressure 30.06. No rain in the past 24 hours. That is sure to change by this time tomorrow. Sunrise this morning at 6:52. Sunsets this evening at 5:58 p.m. Don't forget to stop by ML Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke. Be sure and tell Pat and the crew there at ML Aubrey's that Dr. Don sent you to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. Tell Patrice I said hello too. And get that honey today. Also, you can go by the Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey from Mr. Jeff Monroe down at 5 Points, Alabama. So this afternoon, we are looking at 76 in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville. Wedowee goes to 75. 75 up in Ranburne, 78 in Alexander City. Dadeville tops out at 77, and Valley will hit 78 degrees. Most of the morning will be sunny, and then we'll start to see those clouds increase early afternoon, maybe even see some rain showers as early as 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. But any severe threat would probably hold off until well after 3 or 4, probably closer to 5 p.m. this evening. About the time you head home from work, we'll start to see those showers and thunderstorms develop. So here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms today. Some of those storms could be severe, especially late in the day and during the overnight. We're going to give you a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight. We also have a wind advisory that It goes into effect at 1 o'clock this afternoon for those non-thunderstorm winds gusting as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour. I'm talking about when it's not storming, it's going to be windy. And then when we have those storms move in, that's just going to add to it. So if you've got patio furniture, those umbrellas that sit out there on your patio, or trampolines or trash cans, you've got those Halloween decorations you've got outside, you might want to secure those things so they don't end up in your neighbor's yard this afternoon and this evening. Wednesday, it's back to a mostly sunny day, 67. Thursday will be nice, 73. Most of Friday is going to be nice, 72. But then we'll start to see the clouds thicken late in the afternoon, and we're going to give you a 20% chance of a rain shower Friday evening. That's going to increase to a 40% chance on Saturday. Better chance Saturday night at 50%, and it'll linger on into Sunday at 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing you we've already got rain breaking out over in West Alabama from about Tuscaloosa all the way back into Mississippi, and also up there in extreme northwest Alabama, up there around Red Bay. You football folks know where that is. A few light showers right along the I-65 corridor just north of Birmingham and south of Huntsville. But look back over here along I-10 to the west of New Orleans around Lafayette, Louisiana. That is a line of severe thunderstorms producing tornadoes at this hour, right there along 49 and I-10. Now, those particular storms are not headed for East Alabama, but just to give you a general idea of the type of weather we see over there along that line, because that entire line or storm complex is moving in the general direction of East Alabama and West Georgia, and it'll be in here later on this afternoon. So, again, I don't anticipate widespread severe weather, but there is a decent chance we could see a few severe thunderstorm warnings this afternoon. Even a few of them could potentially produce tornadoes. So you're going to want to stay weather aware this afternoon and this evening across East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Check us out, and be sure you click that link in the upper right-hand corner of our home page so that you can support Dr. Don's Weather. And if you own a business, if you're part of a civic organization, county, or municipal government, and you'd like to support us, just like those folks you see scrolling on the left-hand side of your screen, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our next weather forecast or even our live severe weather coverage, if we have to go live this afternoon to cover severe weather for you across East Alabama and West Georgia. So be sure you remain weather aware today, and I'll see you back in here late this afternoon, early this evening if need be, with live severe weather coverage. If not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good day. Bye now.